Hello, 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 all you wonderful, beautiful people. It's Renee with Think What's Treasured. And if you're new to the channel, I like to go on thrifting adventures. Lots of times I like to take my daughter with me, but she's not here today. And I'm not supposed to be here today either. But I had to go pick up some boxes, and it's really, really hot. And I was gonna go get some ice cream, and I just couldn't drive past the Goodwill. And it's August now, and they don't have the 30% off for seniors on Wednesdays anymore. So we're just gonna go in and look and see what we find. I'll see you in the blink of an eye. And in the blink of an eye, we are back at my house. I walked in, I did get to look at a few things, I did actually buy a couple of things. But while I was there, I realized my battery was at like 8%, and I knew I wasn't going to get to film anything. And I thought, oh, I'll just come back and film, not a problem. Well, since then, David's car has been in the shop, and it's kind of on what we call, it's on life support. We have to decide to either spend a lot of money and get it fixed or get a new car. So he's driving my car. So that means I don't have my car to go back to Goodwill. So what I decided we would do is I will tell you about the things, and I will put the pictures over here just like I do as if it was a what sold. And I will put up the picture of what I found, tell you about it, then we'll look at the comps and the few things that I did buy. We will look at the end. And if we have a lot of time left over at the end, there's lots of stuff going on and lots of stuff coming up. But let's go through all of this stuff that I looked at. The first one is this Francesca, and I'm really afraid to pronounce the last name because I might mess it up, and I hate to offend people. Purse. It's a gray, bluey color leather purse, and I looked it up. There were none listed that matched it, none that sold that matched it. The closest one was this black one that sold for $19.99, I believe. No, actually, it sold for $9.99, and that's why I did not pick it up. The second thing that I found were these beautiful slide glass lampshades. I would guess that probably they would go on like a fan and go underneath. One only has 3 lights on it. But, you know, I have sold light fixtures in the past and lampshades, and it was a pretty slide glass color, and I thought about it, but then when I went to go look it up again, there were none like it listed, and there were none sold except for these, and it was a pair of green ones, and the 2 of them together sold for $9.99. And the 4 of them that I was looking at were each priced individually, either $2.99 or $3.99. So let's just say $3. It's right in the middle. I'm looking at spending 12, and I'm only going to make 20. Well, if I got 12 in it, and then I got another 5 in it for promotions and fees, you know, I'm in it at 17. I can't sell it for 20 and make any money. So I left it on the shelf. Then I found this light bright, and let me know in the comments, please, if you would have picked this up. To me, it did not look as vintage. I had one of these when I was little, and it wasn't white plastic, so I was kind of thinking this was newer, but I put it in the cart anyway. Looked it up. I did not find any like it listed. I did not find any like it that it had sold. So I did not. I put it back on the shelf. It didn't stay in the cart. And then I have found this little guy. He's so cute. I almost just had to bring him home because he's so cute. But part of the big stuff that's going on is there's lots of changes in my eBay store, and this little guy, even though he was cute, he just isn't going to fit in. I even sent a picture of it to Amanda, and said, "Hey, do you like this? I'll pick it up for you." "No, thanks, Mom." Okay, he stayed on the shelf. I found this gravy boat. There was no maker's mark whatsoever of any kind on the bottom, but it is a gravy boat with the plate or under plate attached. It does have a silver handle, it does have silver trim. I looked them up, none listed, none sold. The closest one that I could come up with was like sold for like $9.99, and it was gold and not silver. If it had said Fostoria or Bavaria or Linux, I would have got it. But didn't say any of those things. And let's see. Then I found this beautiful glass. It is a vintage frosted and gold leaf pattern highball glass. So it's a barware glass. I only found one. And, of course, there's always the possibility that somebody has this set and they would break one and they only need one. But this is what I found. I found that you could get 4 for less than $15, or you could get 4 for $10. So, they weren't selling for enough for me to go, oh, I'm just going to take this one glass home. And then what I did find, that didn't take near as long as I thought it was going to. What I did find was, this. There is no maker's mark on the bottom. I got it for $4.99. I even took it enough apart to be able to look underneath. I've, looked inside, but somebody has actually put little labels on here for flour and sugar and tea. But it is on a Lazy Susan, so you could set it on the counter and get your flour, your tea, or your coffee, or whatever. I picked it up and put it in the cart, and the first thing I saw was that this tray, they have some listed for $15. They don't have any sold for that much. But I found the avocado green ones, and I found pieces, I guess you would call it. But there's some others that are like this. They're either the peekaboo where they're clear. Now I looked these up as Sterilite. I looked these up as Tupperware, and I ended up looking them up as Rubbermaid. And Rubbermaid was the closest I could find, and I found these two. So they sell for about $36. And if I've got $4.99 in it, I will happily sell it for $36. Now, if you know what this is, please let me know in the comments. I do appreciate all the comments. I've learned so much from you all, and we all can't know everything. I need to learn more about Tupperware and glassware and plates and all that kind of stuff. And the last thing that I found was a Mr. Coffee iced tea maker, which, as you know, I have found before and sold before. And here are the comps. They consistently sell for $24.99. I think I sold the last one for $19.97. So I'm gonna have to up my prices. But I think it was $4.99. And $4.99 plus $5 in it. I've got 10 in it. I can, even if I sold it for 19, I make $9 or $10. And if I can sell it for 24, that makes about $14. So that is part of why I like the small kitchen appliances. Also the Osterizer blender bases. I found another one of those, but I don't think it was this trip. And one of the things that I like about them, and that I think other people like about them, is that they are made with a sturdier, heavier metal and a sturdier, heavier plastic. And they last longer and work better than some of the stuff today. Like the can opener that I have over on the counter that barely opens a can. um, and not only did David's car go in the well, we spent quite a lot of money on it to get something fixed, and then 2 days later broke again. We are also working on, or I'm working on, going through the house and getting everything cleaned and getting stuff pre-packed. Little secret, we are hoping and planning on moving to St. Louis to be near Ramanda. And so I really need to reduce my inventory in my eBay shop. I don't want to have to wrap up, pack, and haul 400 items to St. Louis. And so what I did was I thought, what are the biggest chunks of inventory that I have, and what is going to be the best way to get them moved? So right now in my store, all of my shoes, all of my clothing, and I think like belts and accessories, are all on auction, starting at $4.99, including those Skull and Rose's high heels. This is the second auction. I had everything started at $9.99. Nothing sold, no bids whatsoever. This is the second time through. If nothing sells, I will probably redonate it all. And this then goes into, you do have to be willing to look at your store and see what's working and what's not working. Ramanda and I both love the vintage stuff. I like the small kitchen appliances. I just think they're nifty. Most of them I had around when I was little. In fact, I still have my mom's colander, and Ramanda has my mom and dad's can opener. And let me tell you, it can open a can faster than anything that they make now. And when you're starting out, you listen to all these YouTubers, and they say, "Oh, buy Nike, buy Adidas, buy Cole Haan," whatever it is. It doesn't matter what the brand is, there are still specific types of shoes under that brand that will not sell. I have Nikes in my inventory, I have Adidas in my inventory, I have Cole Haan in my inventory. I might even have a pair of Doc Martens, but I don't think so. I think I found a pair at Batesville and then didn't get them because they weren't going to sell for enough. So you have to be very careful and do your due diligence, no matter what any YouTuber says. Do your own research on it. So it's, I'm going to chalk it up to part of the learning curve. I love the plushes. I have 2 or 3 tuppers of plushes. I think we sold 1 plush when we were at the Afton Community Center. We didn't sell any of the shoes, and I think we sold 4 rings. I do enjoy the jewelry, and so plushes are the same. I can tell you, Dandy Collector's Choice sells. Well, some of them do, and some of them don't. I have a brown horse that I've had for 6 months, and now I have 2 brown horses, and that hasn't sold. But what was it? It was a Dandy Collector's Choice, and it wasn't the Dachshund dog. It was something else, and I bet I didn't have it for 2 weeks. It sold really fast. I also have a bear out there that's a Dandy Collector's, and it hasn't sold. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the plushes for when we move. I mean, they're already in Tuppers, you just pick them up and take them. But it's been, I've been doing this for 15 months. I can still remember my first pair of Ariat boots that I sold. They were a pair of kids' Ariat boots. And that part hasn't been decided yet. But if the shoes and the clothes do not sell this week on their auction, I'm going to take them down and redonate them someplace. So let me know how you all are doing with the summer slowdown if you resell, because it's been really slow. So that's also part of the reason why it's time to take a look at my store and figure out what's selling, what I like, and what's the best plan for my store. Roman and I have talked about it, and we will happily wrap up and take the vintage stuff with us. We understand that that's just going to sit for a little while longer. And the iced tea maker should sell within a month. And now I have two, except the one that I showed you that I got at Goodwill this time didn't have the basket inside. I don't know what I was thinking. It was just I was in a hurry. And so that is what's going on behind the scenes. And I know this was a quite different show of this is what I bought and this is why I didn't get it and this is what I got and this is why I got it. But sometimes you gotta roll with what life gives you. And also, since we have this little chance to chat, I wanted to let you know again, all of our followers, all of our subscribers, how much we appreciate you spending your time with us. We appreciate your comments. We appreciate when you hit the like button on the videos. It does help the channel. I think we're still somewhere in the mid-30s for subscribers. It would be thrilling to get to 40. So y'all could please share this with your family, with your friends. If anybody you know likes vintage or plushes, or they like the joy of the hunt. And comment below. Are you looking at your stuff? Are you having to re-gear? I also, and I may have just absolutely been crazy when I did this, but I'm on Whatnot now as a buyer, not as a seller. And I hope you all watched Harry Tornado's charity live stream on Whatnot. It was fantastic. Everybody just got behind him. He raised $20,000 just in the stuff that he sold and the donations that people made that night. And Whatnot is going to make donations also. And so you can go and watch one of his prior videos, and it has the link. So you can sign up to Whatnot. You get a free $15 credit. Then you can go. He's having an auction. You'll have to watch one of the videos and check the date of when he's having that auction. I think it's this weekend. And he's going to, you could do a $15 donate, and you just donate the credit that Whatnot gave you, and Whatnot will donate that $15 to the charity Mi Esperanza. And so that was fun. So that's how I got on Whatnot. And I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I've been a long time follower also of Daily Refinement. He's really knowledgeable about how eBay works and how to best work eBay and the algorithms. And he's now on Whatnot. And I thought he really knows the stuff that he buys. And he was having what he calls a, I can't remember what he called it. Kind of like a dead heat. But it was a 20-second auction for lots. He would show you one piece that was in it, and then everything else was other stuff that he had sourced. And I ended up buying two lots. So I may not be completely out of the clothing, reselling clothing yet. And with the recession here, I would say it's here. Some things are almost double at the grocery store, and gas is outrageous. I have to regroup and rethink about what I buy and what I can sell it for. And so we will do an unboxing when it gets here for at least one of the boxes, if not both of the boxes, and see what's in it and do some comps. He did say that any box is probably worth at least $100. So if you paid, I think I paid 35 for one and 40 for one, or 52 for one, or something. And I got 30 pieces, so it's $3 a piece. That's cheaper than what you can buy them at Goodwill for. And there's things that he sourced himself that he knows they sell. So you can call me crazy. Tell me in the comments if you think I was absolutely crazy for doing that. But as always, remember that you are blessed to be a blessing. So go out and make today a great day.